Alright. You know what time it is. Eridani VIII in all its proper glory. I'm gonna, like, want to use that for a loading for the thumbnail, and then I'm gonna forget. And it's gonna be, like, too late. I'll be like, oh shit. Well, that was really worth it. Okay, so Eridani's been 100% surveyed. Holy fuck. Yeah, there's obviously, ooh, you know, it will be interesting when I get to some of these other systems.
Hailing unknown vessel, colonists here in distress.
Grav jump aborted.
Thank you for responding. We had someone jump in and leave without even saying hi.
Well, you barely caught me.
List, and we're just trying to get to our new home. But our grav drive is old, like really old, and I'm afraid it's giving up the ghost.
What's List? Sounds like you're in a tough spot. This is where you're gonna beg for help? So you're stranded in the system then.
We're just 2 jumps away from starting a new life. We have a workbench here, but we need just common old iron. A lot of it. Then we should be able to jury-rig some. We'll pay loads more. If you can find or buy some iron, it's not like we're going anywhere.
Oh.
Thank you.
I don't have 20 iron. It's really reasonable, actually. Could you imagine just being like, hey, there's a planet here that has a bunch of iron, you could go here. They're like, no, I don't care, we need you to get us the iron. This is a nice looking place. My objective is going to be just to sell stuff, but obviously stuff like this pops up every once in a while, so like, you know. It was, you know, it was also a thing of like, I mentioned earlier, like, Krea's, in KOTOR 2, Krea's philosophy, and like, part of it is like, you shouldn't just give, well, shouldn't necessarily just give charity. Not necessarily because it's, I mean, for one thing, it's like you exerting effort, and sometimes blindly doing it just is actually genuinely not helpful. Sometimes it just makes somebody else a target, and that's a pretty infamous scene that when you get into Nar Shaddaa. It's, if you give a beggar some money, he'll go and get mugged, like, immediately after. And if you don't give him money, then he'll go and, mug somebody, or not mug somebody, like, murder somebody, or knock somebody out or something. And this thing of, like, your actions have consequences, and sometimes unforeseen consequences as well. And it's a thing, you know, obviously, butterfly effect and all that. Probably have enough iron. I really don't want to have more than I need. Yeah. But yeah, that's certainly a thing. And like, you know, there are times when, I don't know. It's a lot about a manipulation and like imposing your will on the universe, but also not losing control of. It's a whole thing where like the dark side in Star Wars, where like the dark side, you know, at some point it becomes, you know, gaining power so you can, you know, be in control of situations and you aren't like pushover or whatever. But at some point you lose control, or you lose sight of that, and or dark side users lose sight of that and just get power for power's sake and forget to live. But then the Jedi sort of have this thing of not necessarily cutting off all emotion, but just ignoring emotion or shunning it. You know. That's this whole thing.
Glad to hear from you again. Did you bring the iron we talked about? We'll need loads of it to jury-rig 'em. That should do us. Thank you. And this should cover the iron, and then some. We'll be heading out hopefully shortly.
Thanks. Alright, the den.
Welcome to the den. If you have business, feel free to land.
Oh, do I have business? I don't know how many resources I have versus like weapons and gear, but we'll see. I know I have a little bit of contraband, at least a little bit. Okay.
Good. Was there something you needed? Sir.
Right. I'm not crazy. You do need to wait longer than 1 day. I don't know what precisely... I don't precisely know how long you have to wait in order to get, for the thing to refill, but, you do have to wait longer than a day. But I don't think necessarily 2 days, but I don't know exactly how long. For some reason I want to think that it's also, like, different for each vendor, because they just wanted to make it as complicated as humanly possible. Because that seems like a thing they would do. Also, good lord, I don't know. Oh, I did say I was gonna, like, modify stuff so I could have... No, it's fine. I just need to get rid of stuff, especially... weapons, good lord. Okay, do you have anything even remotely interesting for me? I mean, like, these are interesting, sure, but, like... I also have a bunch anyway, so it's like, what is happening? I can buy a few... Guys, I don't want to have to wait for so damn long. I hate that so much. Like, I'm fine with waiting to restock the inventory, but I don't want to have to, like, go through the motions of like going to every single person who can sell stuff. And like maybe some of the vendor or some of the, like the landing zones would be better, but then I wouldn't be able to sell these. So it's a solid kind of what the fuck moment. And now I gotta go and wait. Okay. Yeah. I'm thinking... Okay, so... While I'm waiting, I don't know. If y'all got any ideas for, like... weapon or helmet mods... Because that's what I'm interested in, and like retextures. I definitely want to have like, oh, you like the ground, you like this helmet, but you like this spacesuit that like the colors don't match at all. Well, they might not like match stylistically at all, but I can at least give like a skin pack that's like for all the armors, and like it's like a unified color thing. That could be a thing. That seems like it would be relatively easy to do. Relatively. It would be a lot of stuff, but,
Out here on the edge of UC space. But it's just so...
Oh, and you know what? Hold on, sorry. Let me just absolutely confirm that yes, you do have to, like, it does not restock. As just to, because I know I did it before and it was like, oh, well, trust me on my word. It very much does, like, it probably takes, it might take like, what is it, 24 hours like UT time? Which like, doesn't make any sense because it is 1-to-1 there, so. It's probably like 36 hours or something. What I'm thinking for the helmets, though, is having, like, one base helmet. Maybe, a couple. But, like, one base helmet and then a bunch of different faceplates. Or visors. I don't know. We'll see.
Would see a bit more action. I try not to trade in gossip, but if you have any verifiable information, I'm all ears.
I'll talk to that dude. How can the trade authority be of service to you? Specialized advanced bridger. Cool. Again, oh my god, again, refined Eon, refined side star. Never anything else. Also, I is this like the exact same thing I've got? Basically. I only look at this every time because I'm like, well, for one thing, if I can buy something interesting, in fact, actually, yes, I will buy these things because I know I'm good for the credits to get it back. And it's just about, like, getting rid of stuff that I don't need, or, getting rid of stuff that I'm never going to use, and, like, secondarily getting the money for it. I did modify it doesn't matter. So I mentioned, again, if it isn't advanced, I mean, like, I have a refined microgun, I've got I'm using a refined whatever right now, but like yeah. Ooh. Well, the holstered is such a good thing. I kind of want to switch to using this and the other helmet, but it doesn't like quite match up, and I like the skinnier suits. I hope they have a good... okay, if there's any mod I want to see, it's like playing with the Starborn New Game Plus thing. I want to see like a bunch of colorful Starborn characters and a bunch of quests like that. Of course, maybe, you know, some other things that don't take place with the Starborn thing. I don't know. I'm halfway between like, I wish the Starborn thing was never introduced into the game, and just, if you're gonna have it here, just go with it. Just go fully with it, you know? I think it is, I don't know. I feel like whenever I try and explain it, I never, like, actually give a good, like, consensus of why I don't like the Starborn thing, or what I don't like, or what should be done. And, like, I think part of it is just that, like, it's this whole thing of, like, it's like, you could go into the world not knowing anything about the world, and, like, you wouldn't be any worse off, because, like, who are the UC? Who are the Freestar? They're completely unimportant to the main quest. There's literally nothing you need to worry about for them. There's interesting stuff to be had there. But yeah. Sorry, my Audacity just looked like it froze. And I was like, oh god, hold on, like, I had a memory cap, and like, I don't know. But yeah. So, I think the thing, again, is just that, like, it feels like the main quest is completely disconnected from the world. And then, like, now I'm just left here of, like, oh, like, it's kind of this meta thing of, like, I am this sort of ultra powerful being who's genuinely playing a game inside of the game that I'm playing. Advanced microgun. I don't think I actually have the money. I mean, I have the money for it, but I don't think I have the money to make it back, actually. Ooh. But I will fucking take that. And if I have another advanced microgun, okay, that's fine. So I know I've, like, I don't know. You know what, actually, yeah, I know I bought those. So it's a little silly, but it's whatever. Honestly, I don't need these either, if I'm honest. Oh, I definitely don't need this. Trying to think, I might have... okay, I sold all of that stuff. Value, I've sold all of that. Don't have any throwables. Yeah. I might kind of regret the thing, but it's Alright. Yeah.
Seems like the Crimson
I really did
Fleet
think
is
this
everywhere
place
these
would
days,
see a bit more
spreading like a
action.
virus
Au
through
revoir,
several systems.
as they
They like to
Alright,
shop
so what do I need to do? What
and
do I
spend
need to
while
do?
being warm.
I need to go back to Hold on, no. I've got the info, and I may as well sell that info. I'll be 1 second. Marika, please. I don't know why I stood up. Gotta wait another 24 hours. Ugh. Alright, what do you have for me? Advanced Old World Pistol.
Good to see you. You won't
Advanced
find
Drum
her
Beat. Refined Equinox. I'm sure I've seen an Advanced Equinox. But maybe not. Also, why does this exist? Honestly? Why does this exist if there's that other, the hard target that just does more damage, like ludicrously more damage? Like, I get that it's kind of supposed to be an early marksman's rifle thing, but like, really? Oh, I might have overestimated how valuable that stuff was. Oh well. Anyways, Also, by the way, I think there is actually a Trade Authority kiosk that has, just another... okay, I could have sold to that and not had to wait. But it's just another 5,000 credits. It's not super amazing, I guess. Let me just see real quick what I can do on this soy, and we'll call it for this session. Ooh, what is happening here? Wind, I guess, but whatever. Okay, I just want to see if I can build, like, really mostly just, like, storage stuff. Oh, and for some reason it does this, where it takes a second to load. The max amount of items has been reached, when that is in fact not at all the fucking case. Which, yeah, is kind of fucking annoying. That it's just like, that this is just a problem for some reason. Think... Oh, well, actually, for one thing. Cool. I should probably go and find someplace to offload all the fucking uranium. Good god. Okay. I think that literally did nothing for me, but whatever. It should be, like, sorting everything, though, right? Like, this is max? Yes, this is max already. It's probably something that's, like, still taking its sweet time to transfer. Oh, yeah. And, like... I don't know. It just takes, like, more time than I feel like it should to process all that stuff. I don't know. Also, by the way, I don't think I've literally never had an outpost come under attack. I just, maybe I'm jinxing myself, but I frankly would be fine with that, because, like, I don't know, it's a bit of content that I'd like to see at some point. Did I... No, I did not start adding more. These, okay, cool. Well, let's see. Just see what I can do here. Oh, I can't use this because it's obstructed by nothing. Of course. I don't know if I come off as, like, very salty at the game sometimes. Like, seriously, sometimes it's just like, what the fuck, dude, come on. But it's also whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to come through and fix all... Oh, by the way, there's, display items, data slates. I haven't tried this one, but, I've tried this one with the... I've tried this one with the things you use, with the survey datas, and it didn't work. I don't know if the other one works. I don't know if there's some special thing, trick to it, or what. But, yeah, I haven't seen that work, so kind of just want to assume that it does not work at all. So, I don't know. But, yeah, we got ourselves all the guns. I will, again, I mentioned before, I want to, like, mod all of these. We'll see how all that goes. But yeah, I guess until next time, have a good day, great day even. Chaskies.